Day 5. We woke up in our little yurt somewhere in the middle of British Columbia after a very short night of sleep. There was a skylight right above the bed with no covering, and in mid-June, the sun doesn't really set until close to 11, so it never truly got dark. Oliver was absolutely mesmerized by it. I was less enchanted. Once we got back on the road, I couldn't stop staring out the window. British Columbia is unreal. Everything was so lush and green, the mountains were still snow-capped, and wildlife was literally everywhere. We saw bears, a fox, bald eagles, so many bald eagles, and wildlife crossing signs constantly reminded us we weren't the only ones traveling through this land. Gas stations were hundreds of miles apart, so we stopped every chance we got, and honestly, some of those stops were pretty sketchy. A few places were completely out of gas, some had long lines, one stop didn't even have regular unleaded. Brandon filled up with diesel and I had to put premium in the FJ just to keep moving. Several stations didn't have food at all. No snacks, no hot food, nothing. It was a solid reminder that overpacking snacks was one of our better decisions. This was also the day the road really started to feel remote. Traffic thinned out, cars became fewer and farther between. It felt peaceful and a little intimidating. After hundreds of miles of paved road, we finally hit dirt. Narrow lanes, potholes you had to dodge, 18-wheelers flying past you, dust everywhere. It was insane. This stretch was also where the bugs became a major issue. Every single time we stopped for gas, we had to clean the windshields because it was so covered, you could barely see through it. At one point, Brandon slowed way down because he spotted something. As we got closer, I realized it was a red fox with dinner in his mouth. But I was way too excited to grab the camera and move it, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But it was one of those moments you just don't forget. By the end of the day, we'd logged another 9+ hours on the road and hundreds of miles. We were tired, dusty, and getting close. Tomorrow, we leave British Columbia and head into the Yukon Territory. We're not there yet, but almost.